Thank you very much. This is a very impressive and historic conference. I really would like to congratulate our partners in supporting and sponsoring this conference, especially Combat Anti-Semitism and its leadership. Of course, the leaders of Albania, Speaker Roci, my good friend Prime Minister Rama, and of course, Leader Bella. I want to thank all the partners, especially the leaders from the region, because I believe that strategically, this is a unique step whereby the Balkans are the ones taking the lead in combating anti-Semitism. The adoption of the IHRA definition is of essential importance. It creates clarity as to what anti-Semitism is all about. It's actions against Jews as well as actions against the nation state of the Jewish people in the mere sense that it undermines its right to exist. Of course, one can argue on policies. I was the leader of opposition in Israel. I know what it is to be operating in a very active democratic climate, but this debate with bashers and haters of Judaism in Israel has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the mere right of Jews to operate and live freely wherever they are without harassment, without fear, without hate, and without violence, and of course recognizing their nation state as any other rights of nations for self-determination. We are indeed marking 2 years exactly to the horrific massacre in Pittsburgh, which was mentioned here before by very distinguished leaders. It is the first time that Jews were suffering from harassment and from casualties, live casualties in America after hundreds of years of dwelling peacefully. And it is a mark that anti-Semitism lurks all over the world and must be confronted together. As we live in an era of hate and fear, whereby social networks are the hotbeds of these horrific incidents. And therefore, we have to operate in 3 tiers, which means defense, protection, but most importantly, proactively, like we are doing here today, by legislation, by adjudication, and by education. Lastly, I want to mention that in South Africa, which is a country where we face, unfortunately, a lot of hate against Jews, yesterday there was a first-time judgment against a person who tweeted anti-Semitic rhetoric of the worst kind. I hope it's a change in a country where people need to learn more about what anti-Semitism is all about and its prices. And I call upon all my friends here together to deal with every corner of the earth where there's anti-Semitism. We, the Jewish Agency, being the biggest Jewish organization in the world, are dealing with every community, and we are partnering with all partners in this very important endeavor of combating anti-Semitism. Thank you all very much, and good luck in this very, very important battle and very, very important objective.